Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Big Yard Reasons with Linval Levy. I trust that you would have gleaned some information from the last video. We spoke about the empty nest. Now, what we are going to be doing this time, we are going to be continuing with the same topic. And I wanted to leave your comment, let me hear what you think. All right, so what we're going to be looking at are some of the challenges that may arise as a result of the empty nest. Now, one of the things that can happen as a result of the empty nest is divorce. So, as a result of the nest being empty, some marriages end in divorce, and the reason is the fact that while the children were around, the attention were focused mainly on them. And because of that, both the spouses they became like strangers. And so no connection was there. And so they end up in divorce. And sometimes we wonder why persons who have been married for 30 years or 25 years, their marriages end in divorce. This could be one of the reasons. Then the next thing is that the emptiness can actually lead to dementia, right? So the loneliness that comes from it, right? The loss, because the emptiness is actually seen as a loss, right? You don't have your children around, so it appears as if it's a loss that you'd have had. And then so you have this feeling of inadequacy at times, right? So it can cause that to happen, and sometimes there is regret because you might have said, I didn't get to spend enough time with my child or my children, or I didn't really get to give them what I really wanted to give them. And so you find yourself, persons find themselves in despair, right? However, the emptiness can also has its upside to it as well, because the emptiness can now cause you to pursue your lifetime goal, because you might have had to put your goals or what you wanted to pursue in life on hold so that you could spend time with the children, so that you could care for your children. Now that the nest is empty, you have enough time that you can spend to accomplish the goals that you wanted to accomplish. Some persons wanted to travel, right? And you didn't get to travel because your resources were really being spent on ensuring that your children get the best out of life. Now that they are no longer at home, you know, kind of rechannel your resources into traveling wherever you want to travel, or you can now use it to pursue other life goals that you wanted to pursue. All right, and then, excuse me, you can use the time also to reconnect with your friends, right? Reconnect with your friends. You can learn a new skill, right? You can learn a new skill. Some persons in um, having the emptiness, they now learn to do a lot of different activities, right? And some persons go back to school, right? Some persons take on new challenges, right? So and you're also in this time being maybe just you and your spouse together, you can use the time now to reconnect with each other, right? So you start dating each other, you start going out together, and so on to rekindle the flame, right? So you start to get to know your spouse again, right? And then you can use the time also to reconnect with yourself, right? So you have a hobby that you like, you can get to, intensify your hobby, right? And so this is these are some of the advantages that the emptiness brings with it, right? Because you have the time. And one other thing I want to advise is that we have to resist the urge to be calling our children every minute of the day, right? Because that can become annoying. And so it's important that we understand what the emptiness is all about, emptiness syndrome, and we have to learn to deal with it, right? Because it's something that we all have to go through or all have to face once you have children and the children have decided to leave home. It's going to come, right? So you may see it as a loss, but then you can look at the upside to it, look at the advantages, that now you have more time on your hand to do the thing that you really wanted to do. And so I want to encourage empty nesters to find new ways of doing things, get involved, right? And don't just sit around the house depressed and moping over your children. They'll be fine, right? Because you'd have taught them how to survive, the survival skills, and you'd have given them a good grounding, right, on which to stand on. So you don't have to worry yourselves. They will manage, right? And so it's now time to focus on you, right? Focus on your spouse, right? You and your spouse, to rekindle the fire, right? To travel the world, right? And do things that you didn't really get to do while the children were around, right? So God bless you. And as I said, just leave a comment. Let me hear what your thoughts are, and leave some encouragement. Right? Other persons may be helped from the information that you have, and from your suggestions and your comments. So leave a comment. Right? God bless you richly. Thanks for joining. Thanks for listening. And I will see you next time. All right. So if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please like and subscribe so you never miss another video. God bless you richly. Take care of yourself. Walk good.